and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a really delicious low carb dish that is perfect for dinner time, also a perfect meal prep. It is chicken pesto pasta, but our pasta is going to be zucchini noodles. But this dish is perfect for honestly whatever kind of noodles you want to use. First thing we're going to do is make homemade pesto. Now you can buy pesto at the store, but pesto is really easy to make at home. First thing you're going to need is obviously basil. So I'm going to start off with my basil and throw it into a food processor. I love pesto, and honestly, you don't need to use all of this for this dish, but I like to make a lot because I'm just gonna eat a lot of it throughout the week. So I'm gonna make enough that I can leave over for the rest of the week as well. This is about 2 cups of the basil. Next, I'm going to add pine nuts. I like to add a couple of cloves of garlic, but if you don't wanna add garlic, you absolutely do not need to. You can avoid that. I'm gonna add some lemon juice in and some olive oil. A ton of olive oil. I would say it's about half of a cup. But what I like to do is I don't really measure my pesto. I kind of just play it by ear most of the time. And after I make it, I just taste it, look at the consistency, see if I need to add anything extra. All right. Put on the top of our food processor and blend all of this. Of course, we're not done yet. We also need to add in Parmesan cheese. That's of course one of the most important steps to making pesto. And like I said, I do everything to taste. So just kind of play around with it, see what works well for you. I'm gonna add probably, this is about 3/4 of a cup. But again, I just play it by ear, and some weeks I like more Parmesan, some weeks I like less, some more olive oil, more garlic. It really just depends on your taste. And let's blend this again. By consistency, I can see that I want a little bit more olive oil, so I'm gonna add that in. I'm also gonna add some salt and black pepper. Throw the lid back on and turn it back on. Oh, that looks perfect. Let's give this a little taste. Spot on. We can now move on to the next step. Moving on to cooking our chicken, I have a steel pan that I'm gonna be using, but you can use whatever kind of pan you want. I would just avoid using an iron skillet. I think it gets a little bit too hot. So non-stick or steel. We're gonna put some olive oil in there. It is nice and hot. It's about on medium-low heat. And I'm gonna just throw in some diced chicken breast. Gonna add a little bit more olive oil. And we're gonna completely cook the chicken. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like this video. I'm gonna add some salt to my chicken, some black pepper. I'm also gonna add, this is garlic, which is a garlic sweet onion hybrid. I'm really enjoying it recently more than scallions, but if you don't have this, you can use scallions, and this is the greens of them. I'm gonna add this and let it cook with the chicken. Now I'm going to add some sun-dried tomatoes. Now you can completely avoid sun-dried tomatoes, but I think it gives a really great touch of flavor to this dish. I'm gonna lower the heat down to low medium heat. And at this stage, I am going to add some of my pesto. Now this is not all the pesto we made. I did set aside some, like I said before, I made enough for the whole week. But I'm gonna add half, it's about, I wanna say like a third of a cup to the chicken. And we're going to mix all this together, get that pesto completely covering the chicken. Now that my chicken is combined with the pesto, I'm gonna add my noodle of choice. Now you can use whatever noodle you wanna use for this recipe, but I'm going to use zucchini noodles. And you can make them yourself, but I just buy them already pre-noodled because I just think that's a lot easier and saves me time in the kitchen. We're going to add this right on top of our chicken. And now we're carefully just going to combine our chicken with the zucchini noodles. Again, my pan is on medium, low heat. I don't want to burn anything. And the zucchini noodles cook really quickly. To my noodles, I'm going to add the remainder of the pesto. So in total, we used about a cup of pesto, but I never think there's enough pesto. So really play it by ear, put as much or as little as you want. We're gonna keep cooking this until the zucchini noodles are fully cooked and they basically decrease like half of their size. This is a really nutritious dish. As you saw, it was so easy to make. And I love meal prepping this for lunch as well because it is not too high in calorie and it's full of nutrients and it has the chicken, which is great protein, a lot of healthy fats. Our chicken pesto pasta is done. Take a look at this delicious dish. I can just smell the incredible pesto. I cannot wait to dig in. I mean, guys, noodles are perfect. Again, use your noodle of choice. If you don't want to use zucchini noodles, you can use yellow squash. You can do regular pasta. It's so low calorie, super low carb. I cannot wait to dig in. Cheers. This dish is absolutely incredible. It is, like I said, low calorie, low carb, high in protein, high in nutrients. The pesto is incredible, especially when you make it yourself. It's totally worth it, and it completely changes the game for this dish. The sun-dried tomato adds such a nice touch of flavor. It is just a burst of flavor. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.